So good afternoon, sir.
Hi,
And
Kaustubh.
let's start the Just Dial way. Kraish में आपका स्वागत है.
Thank you so much. It is wonderful to be here.
Yeah, I hope you had a wonderful time with all the students.
Oh, it was great to connect with so much, young and enterprising people. It was
Right.
really great connecting with them.
So this is basically a podcast which we do on behalf of the School of Business Management, sir. We are the team digital wing, and we'll be asking you a few questions about your work-life balance and how you manage your work, as well as your personal life on a daily basis as a leader.
Sure, that is very important and one of my favorite topics
Right.
because we normally are, taught about being successful, being rich, but sadly, normally we are not told about how to be having a happy life,
Right. How to
happily
maintain it.
successful life, or how to have a work life balance where
True.
we actually are connected with ourselves as well.
True.
So this is very important for all of us to understand.
Right. So, sir, my first question to you would be, on a daily basis, like, can you please share some of your tips, your advices, which you follow, which you pursue on a daily basis without any fail to maintain this balance that you have work aside plus your priorities aside?
See, first of all, I would say that giving ourselves time is very important because I need it for myself that at least 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour time, which is only for me, which is not for anyone
Anyone
else
else?
in this world.
Yeah.
So I need that kind of time. So I believe we all do.
True.
So that should be our priority
Right.
to spend some time with us, and there should not be any compromise on that because whatever we do, and many times we feel that okay, if I give myself time, then my other tasks will
Right.
suffer.
Right.
I put it like this: that if I give myself time for myself, I'm more productive. I'm more positive, and when I'm
Absolutely.
more positive, I give more solutions because see, as I always believe that leadership is all about giving solutions.
True.
Leadership is not only about just saying okay, do this, do that, that's how we should do, this is our target, everyone knows about that.
True.
But when I have a team to handle, or anyone for that matter, and mm, and I'm a leader, let's say, so my biggest job is to provide solution,
Right.
and I can't provide solution unless I'm
Mentally
within
stable.
me, mentally stable, happy, in my happy zone, in my stable zone.
Yeah.
So I believe that's why it's very important to give yourself time.
Yeah. True.
Okay, so the next question is what advice or tip would you like to give us to our generation, the Gen Z people who get emotionally and physically drained from a lot of workload? Because I am a second year student and we have our internship starting from May. And I had my mentoring and my seniors also told that the corporate environment is very, very difficult. Like the language, the work culture, the environment is very different from that we have in our college. So, any healthy tips or anything you would like to suggest to like our generation?
Gauri, it's a very interesting question and good that you asked it because this is a big problem,
True.
in people these days. So one very important thing is, as I said, that work-life balance is important,
True.
and second thing is to be always attached with your passion. If I ask you, okay, what was the best time ever for you?
That,
Although you are very young,
yeah,
so many things you will be doing in your
yeah.
life. But even at this young age, if I ask you what was the best time for you, what would be your answer?
I when I had my first dog, so it was a great time in lockdown. I had my dog, and I was, very passionate to go and bought him. So it was the best time of my life.
Super, super.
Yeah,
So interesting. And if I ask this question, most of the people say that okay, my childhood, although you are a child,
yeah,
but my childhood, my bachpan was the best time. And many people, when they say that, they regret that why childhood days have passed.
yeah.
Why are we still not in childhood? So I believe that childhood does not leave us. We leave childhood.
True.
So it's very important to be doing all those things that we used to love as child. If I used to love playing cricket
Yeah,
as a child,
yeah,
I should not leave that. If I used to love maybe skating
yeah.
as a child, I should not leave that. I should not think that okay, now I'm of this age, I'm in this stage of my life. What will people say if I do skating? People, will say, that, why are you wasting your time on this? You can get hurt, you can get injured. So by doing this, I give more and more stress to me because I'm not doing something which I love to do. So yes, we should be very competitive. We should be involved in our job, in our careers, in our businesses, in our studies, or whatever we are doing. But we should not leave our passion, and especially childhood passion, because that is the real we.
Yeah,
So why should we be away from ourselves?
true. Yes.
So, sir, my question to you would be about you, plus as well as where you work, your workplace. So, most of the times, you see, like, it is the workplace that sometimes messes up the person. So, I want to know that how does Just Dial help you maintain the work-life balance as per your needs, as per your wants, and how does Just Dial initiate have that initiative that yes, each and every employee working at no matter what level, at no matter what hierarchy, should have a work life balance.
Great. So, Kaushab, I would say that I'm really blessed to be part of Just Dial, and I have been part of Just Dial for last 27 years. And the beauty about Just Dial, or what work culture we have seen, we have created, is that people should have independence. People should have kind of proper work-life balance. Just to give you an example, we have a wonderful yoga, meditation, and life coach coming to our office every day for 3 hours, and everyone in our office is encouraged to meet him,
Okay.
to do yoga, to do meditation, to ask questions
That's
if they are
brilliant.
stuck with anything. Maybe they don't discuss many things with their friends as
Friends,
well,
yeah.
because of this. Many people are very judgmental.
True,
So
true.
we have this gentleman who comes to our office every day and very helpful, and people are encouraged to meet him. It's not that, oh yeah, you are working, you should focus on your talk time or whatever. Obviously you should, but you should take out some time to consult with someone who's an expert in many things.
Right.
Similarly, I feel very proud, and I'm part of that group as well. Just has a wonderful cricket team.
Okay.
Okay, wow.
We play cricket every weekend, many times, two matches in a weekend as well. And I think these kind of activities are super important, because people, obviously the aim is to work, to contribute, to increase productivity. But when we do all these things for people,
Makes a chemistry.
they actually feel more, maybe willing to work,
Work.
more willing to contribute. And above that, we believe in working with happy people. So Just Dial always has been a very happy company. So that's why we have so many people. Let's say I told you that, I have been working for last 27 years in this company. I was almost of your age when I joined this company.
Okay.
And I don't want to talk about my age, but I have, spent 27 years. So you can easily guess my age. I'll be 50 next month. So what I'm trying to say is, and I'm not the only one
Right.
who has spent 25, 26, 27 years in this company. We have hundreds of people who have spent 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years in this company, all across the locations. So, since we always believed in respecting people, in ensuring that people remain happy,
Right.
I think that's the reason there, because it's like a big family now of almost 15,000 people.
So, sir, last one interesting and personal question. Was there a time when you had your personal engagements and you deliberately wanted to go there, but at the same time you had your work commitments also? So you just gambled it out, or you just made the things work out? So how did you do that?
See, interesting. It's very important, Gauri, to give right expectations.
Okay.
So many time it happens.
Yes.
When you need space, you need to sort out few things, and it's always good, because it happened with me as well, because I needed. I was going through something challenging, and I needed. It happened almost 20 years back. Uh, so I needed 1 week break for myself, where I
Okay.
just wanted to be alone with no one in my life. So I was going through some phase. I went to my boss, my director, Mr. Krishnan, and I told him that, boss, I need 1 week for myself. I'm going through something very challenging, and I don't want to discuss it. And such a lovely guy, he is always very supportive. And he said that he did not even ask
Okay.
that. He just said that, okay, whenever you want to discuss about that thing, you are welcome to discuss with me anytime. But please take your time, take care of yourself, be back.
Okay.
But he allowed me. So many times what we do is we anticipate,
Yeah,
or
we
we
hesitate a lot to share our
exactly
feelings.
exactly. So
Yeah.
we believe that no, no, यार boss तो ना नहीं मानेगा.
True.
मतलब
Yeah.
that is our perception that boss मतलब खड़ूस.
Yeah, it's our fear with teachers also. We do not share our
Exactly. We
feelings.
just feel that your teacher or your boss or your colleagues, they all are human beings. They are as human as us.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So, what would I do in that situation? First of all, visualize like that.
Hmm.
That okay, if someone in my team comes to me and that person wants, something that okay, I want to do this, I want to
Hmm.
pursue this, will I allow? If answer is yes,
Yeah.
then always anticipate that your leader, your boss will also allow you.
Yeah. Okay.
One very interesting incident happened with me. Uh, I'm a big cricket fan,
Okay.
and even in my school days, I almost every time I used to skip my school when
Hmm.
there's some match going on. Even if that match is just on radio, because
Okay.
during those days, let's say in 90s, many matches were not broadcast on television. So even to just listen to commentary on radio, I used to skip the school. It happened many a time. So I had that habit.
Yeah.
So when I started working in college, anyway, is not something where you have to go every day. I was very irregular in college as well. So when I started working with Just Dial, so I was a very sincere, person from the beginning in my work. So once there was a very interesting match, so I went back to my home and I started watching that match in working hours.
Okay.
So my boss got to know that Sohail is enjoying his match during working hours. So he called. Rather, he did not call. He made one of my colleagues call on my घर का phone,
Okay.
landline, and when I picked up the phone, then my boss came online, and he
Okay.
just simply asked. He did not scold me. He did not, get very aggressive on me. He just asked, "Sohail, score कितना हो गया यार?" So I was so embarrassed because obviously that was something. Okay, if I am telling him that okay, boss, have to watch a match, I'll come back and I'll do my task later. That is fine. But obviously, if I without telling anyone if I'm
Yeah.
home, that obviously was wrong. So I was so embarrassed. I apologized, and he said that नहीं नहीं कोई बात नहीं है तुझे शौक है कोई बात नहीं. It's not a big thing. And he was genuinely saying that. It's not that he was trying to embarrass me or he was being sarcastic or something like that. But inside, I was so embarrassed that immediately I went back. I was in sales. I went back to field. South Delhi was my territory, so I went back to Green Park. I still remember. And till late night, I kept on working, and I ensured that okay, I should get at least one sale today.
Hmm.
And I got one contract, I
Okay.
closed a deal, and then I called up at my boss's residence at around 9:30 in the night. That boss, I'm so sorry for what happened today, but I came back after speaking to you, and I just got a sale. And he was Sohail, you did not have to do all this. I didn't want to feel embarrassed. It was just that okay, I called you up, but what I'm trying to say is having this kind of flexibility, having this kind of respect, this kind of space is very very important. So it's always better to communicate
Okay.
to our
Yeah.
people, to our bosses that okay, this is
True.
what it is.
Hmm.
And in fact, even in my time when I was handling, let's say, a team on field and someone, even if someone wanted to go, I always said that if you want a break, please do that. I'll rather attend your appointments, and but let me know.
We all want
Even if
bosses like
you
that.
if you want to go on a date, let me know. Go. I'll take care of everything. Don't worry about that. But whatever is your task, don't ever compromise on that. If
Hmm.
we create that kind of environment, then obviously people respect that. People don't try to misuse this. And I guess that space culture is super important that we have created or
Yeah,
we have found in Just Dance.
that's the flexibility that corporate has provided. Ki you
Yes,
should complete your targets and uske baad you can go.
absolutely,
And you can
Okay.
see
absolutely.
more and more corporates following up that same strategy every day.
I think many corporates do because
Yeah.
when I see people, I find that most of the corporate houses are not that rigid or that kind
Hmm.
of "नहीं, हम boss हैं, we will decide or we'll tell you." I think there is a lot of flexibility, and even your generation, I think you guys will never work in that kind of caged kind of
Yeah.
environment where people tell you, okay, do this, do that, because we all are human beings. We are not robots. So we should not allow anyone as well to treat us as robot. If someone is doing that, that is not the right job for you. That is not
Okay.
the right kind of environment. So
Right.
that's what I believe in.
So, sir, has there been any moment in your life, the pivotal moment that you have felt that, yeah, as from now there is no looking back. I just have to move forward in life, no matter what.
See, I always believe in one thing, and that's what I want to, or what I try to teach as well, that the moment is the reality.
Hmm.
There's nothing backward, there's nothing forward.
This
If
lives in
I do my best in this moment, whatever is my job, am I a psychologist, I'm a marketing person, salesperson, IT person, this is the moment which is in my control. If I do the best in this moment, next moment surely will be better.
True.
If I do better in next moment, next moment surely will be even better. So life is just a sequence. Life is not something that, okay, I did that, I regret that, or I regret doing that kind of thing, or I think, okay, what will I be doing after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? So actually, that is the wrong way of living your life. Don't take so much of a stress. Do the best when you are given a task, because that is under your control. Always think of inputs, what you can offer.
Hmm.
If inputs are good, output surely will be good as well.
Yeah.
That's what Mr. Dhoni also, talks always, that he's such a cool leader, very inspirational, and he'll never show his emotions a lot, because he always says that there are two things: controllables, non-controllables. Controllables are something which we should be working on. Non-controllables, obviously, we should not even worry. We should not even think about things, because those things are not in our hands.
Yes.
So process, inputs, our focus should be that, and enjoying that process is super important. If you're not enjoying the process, then
There's no point.
you are not in the
Yeah.
right job. You're not doing something which you actually should do, and take that step to be out of that and to find which will be good for you.
And one last thing you had to say to the camera, to the School of Business Management. What would
Yeah, so Christ University is, no personal experiences, but I know many friends of mine whose kids are studying in Christ University, and this always has been a very desirable university. So, all the best to all the students here. And as we discussed in this session, that don't take too much of pressure. Believe in you. You all are wonderful people from this great university. You all have amazing future, and you don't even have to think too much about your future. Just live in the moment. Do your best every day. Enjoy it thoroughly. Give yourself time and enjoy what you want to do in your life. All the best. Good luck.